Alright everybody, it's Temp. I've got a battle from Kaori-chan, and it looks like she's leading with Raiko against a Fortress. She's going to switch out into Shaman, get Toxic, and fire back with a Seed Bomb. Now, Fortress resists Seed Bomb 4 times, so that's going to do absolutely no damage to that physical wall. So Fortress gets up some spikes, and then Shaman's going to go into Zen Headbutt, which does 8% damage, but it does get the flinch off, which is absolutely amazing. So she's going to call Shaman back and go ahead and send out Arcanine. Now Arcanine is a great offensive Pokemon to use against Fortress. The problem here is that even if it does use Flare Blitz like it did, it's going to hold on with 1% health thanks to Sturdy. So that's a big issue. So she finally gets like 3 sets of spikes up and stealth rocks. Raiko, of course, isn't affected by the spikes because of its balloon. So yeah, he comes in on a toxic, so Raiko is also toxic, and then fires away with an extreme speed, which is actually really bad. I'm sorry, there go the 3rd layer of spikes. But it's extremely bad because the steel type resists the extreme speed. Plus, it's doing 5% damage, which is less. I'm sorry, which is 1% less than it's recovering with leftovers each turn. So she's gonna go ahead and kill it with an Aura Sphere, which is great. 9 turns in, and we finally got rid of that freaking Fortress. Okay, so out comes Staraptor, and Staraptor is gonna protect. And Raiko goes for Thunder, but of course it doesn't hit because Staraptor is protected. Then Raiko's killed off thanks to poison. So out comes Nidoking. And Nidoking loses a lot of his health thanks to the entry hazards. But he gets off a Thunderbolt because he's faster and one-hit KOs that Staraptor, which is amazing. So Nidoking's going to go for another Thunderbolt and do a hefty amount of damage to that Feraligatr. Feraligator's going to hit you back with an Ice Beam and bring you down to 5% health. Nidoking's going to kill it next turn with a Thunderbolt, and Feraligator's going to faint. So Scizor comes out, and I'm predicting Bullet Punch, but she switches into Arcanine, which is going to die thanks to the entry hazards and Superpower. So Arcanine's gone. Now Scizor loses 1 stage of attack and defense thanks to this, and Nidoking comes out, and he dies to entry hazards. So Suicune comes out, and here's where things get really interesting. Suicune loses a lot of its health thanks to the entry hazards, but it gets up a Calm Mind, which is good. Because Suicune is physically bulky, and because of its already low attack, Scizor's Superpower is not going to do very much to that Suicune. So Suicune goes for Scald, which does a decent amount of damage, and Scizor is going to go ahead and double team. So already I can see that this Scizor is an evasion Scizor. Goes for another Scald, and burns the Scizor, so now its low attack is even lower, so it's pretty much useless right now. The best thing to do would be to switch out to something else that can take this Suicune, but it looks like that is not the case. The 3rd Scald misses after Scizor roosted, and Scizor gets up another roost, bringing it back to 100% health. That burn is slowly eating its health away, but Kaori is going to take this chance to go ahead and Calm Mind up, which is a good call on her part. So right now she's at double special attack and double defense, or special defense. And Scizor is over there just double teaming away. So it looks like this is going to be a boost war right now. With that double team and that Calm Mind, it looks like they're going to be doing this for a couple turns. And it looks like they do. So 3 times special attack, 3 times special defense, and 2.33 times evasion. This is making for a very interesting battle. Another Calm Mind brings him to 3.5 special attack and 3.5 defense. Another double team brings Scizor to 2.67 times evasion. And I think, yeah, this is the final Calm Mind, bringing it to 4 times special attack and 4 times special defense. And he gets up his final double team, bringing him to 3 times evasion. Now, look at this. Scald, first one hits, dead. So all those double teams, all that time wasted for no reason. Victini comes in and uses Thunder Wave, but it's not going to really affect Suicune too much because it's already slower. And then Scald's going to one-hit KO that Ventini. And then Smeargle comes out, and Smeargle uses Confuse Ray, but thankfully, Suicune does not get confused, fires away with a Scald, and that's the game. So, guys, I hope you really enjoyed this battle. This should be like an example of why you never let your opponent set up on you, because this Suicune, after it got to, well, I'd probably say 2.5 times special attack and special defense, it was pretty much unstoppable. There was nothing this guy could have done to get rid of that Suicune. But the added effect of, you know, the 4 times special attack and the 4 times special defense just puts insult to injury, really. But yeah, good game. Hope you guys enjoyed. You know, rate, comment, subscribe, and join the forums. And I will see you guys later. Take care.